Ciao a tutti, my name is Hetty and I formed Hetty and the Jazzato Band with clarinetist Charlotte Jolly, guitarist Fabrizio Bonacci, double bassist Alessandro Cimaschi and drummer Riccardo Castellani back in 2015. I had just moved back to the UK after a long period of living in Italy and I wanted to explore some of the beautiful vintage Italian songs that I'd heard from the 1920s to the 1960s with some fresh arrangements. For me, some of that music is so beautiful that I think it deserves to be revisited and discovered by a new generation. We released some videos on YouTube and our first EP in 2018 called La Dolce Vita, and we were so pleased with the positive response. When Charlotte decided to take a break from performing to raise her family, we added 2 additional members to the band, Stephanie Legg and Rich Muscat, who both perform on clarinet and saxophone, and they've made a wonderful contribution to our band.
I've been playing in a Latin jazz band with Hetty a couple of years before joining Jazzato. Being a horn player in a quintet mostly consisted of improvising around the others and not having set arrangements, but when the band became a 6-piece, there felt more of a need for some section playing as well as creative freedom within our solos.
Com'è bello sì la luna brilla, stretti stretti con una pupa bella, passeggiare sotto il cielo di Roma.
I guess the only good thing that COVID and the lockdown brought to us was time. So we had the time to take a break from gigs and to go and record the music we've been playing for years, which was a very fun process.
We believe now, more than ever, we need some uplifting music. When the pandemic struck, it forced the live entertainment industry into lockdown, but we can continue to create and develop and compose. So we decided to focus all our creative energy into making an album for you.
Con le mani in mano, sentiremo chi ci sta vicino, sospira sotto il cielo di Roma.
We called it Back in the Swing of Things, and it is out in 1 week's time on the 14th of February, so Valentine's Day. What can you expect from the album? Well, we listened to you. We've included some of your favourite Italian songs from the likes of Lou Prima, Renato Carosone, Nino Rota and Dean Martin.
I really enjoyed playing tunes that were famous once in a while.
When arranging the horn sections for the album, I really wanted to create a condensed big band sound. My first introductions to jazz were through Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Glenn Miller and their fabulous orchestras, so we really wanted to take some influence from that. Although there are only 2 horn players in the band, we have added instrumental sections, we've used call and response between us and the vocals, and these are references to the big bands of times gone by, whilst also putting a fresh take on it for a modern audience.
I'm the queen of the swingers, yeah, that jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a prima donna, then stroll right into town and be just like those other girls. I'm tired of monkeying around.
Our band is a fun band. We have fun playing with each other, the thing people can tell us in our videos, in our gigs.
And joy in performing has always been at the heart of our band, so we wanted this to be reflected throughout our album. You can expect a lot of fun, upbeat numbers, gypsy jazz, jive, upbeat swing, samba, all intermingled with Italian folk.
Oh, I'm the queen of the swingers, yeah, that jungle VIP.
We've also included a couple of beautiful original numbers by our lead guitarist Fabrizio, so look out for those.
I have contributed to the Jazzato album in a number of ways. I've always been very passionate about harmony and melody, So when I got to interpret and arrange the tunes that we chose for the album, I've tried to be a little bit original. I also wrote 2 original tunes and 2 original compositions for the album, along with the lyrics. And despite being very different from one another, I must say that the writing process was totally driven by emotions. So this is something they do have in common. I must say that when it comes to melody, lyricism, it's my muse. That's what I would say, it's my muse. So in order to speak to me, a melody has to be lyrical. So as a result, the composition of both these tunes are based on lyricism. At Dawn, which is one of the compositions, refers to the strong and deep desire that we feel now during these very challenging times of a sort of rebirth or renaissance. So we have this very strong feel, and the tune tries to describe that. Southern Impressions, instead, it's a more personal account of my, what I would call the Mediterranean feelings. Its melody represents a sort of musical journey into the lands of southern Italy, which is the place where I grew up and basically where everything started for me.
Although we're living through turbulent times, we know that brighter days are ahead of us, and we will eventually return to performing and sharing our music with you live.
I think I speak for everyone in the band when I say that we cannot wait to perform this album live for you.
I really hope they will be able to make you feel something strong, something deep, something emotional.
In the meantime, we hope that our album and our music can provide a little bit of escapism and happiness.
It's wonderful, it's wonderful, it's wonderful.